In this video, I will be demonstrating how I made my sodium tetraborate decahydrate or borax crystal. The materials I used are a string, food coloring, a measuring cup, wooden dowels, pipe cleaners, and 65 ounces of borax. First, create a base using pipe cleaners which the crystals will form and grow on. Next, use a string to tie a knot onto the top of the pipe cleaner crystal structure, and measure the string so that it is slightly above the bottom of the boiling pot. Attach the opposite end of the string onto a wooden dowel, ensuring that it is able to securely hold it above the pot. Heat the stove between the medium and high settings, and using your measuring cup, add 16 cups of water into the pot. After the water has reached a low boil, begin adding half a container of food coloring of your choice into the pot. After mixing the solvent of food coloring and water, add 8 cups of borax, the solute, into the solution. Mix the borax until it is completely dissolved and no more can be dissolved in the water, creating a saturated solution. Begin dunking the pipe cleaner several times into the saturated solution until it is completely covered with the solution. Cover the pot with a piece of aluminum foil to allow the crystal to begin its process of accretion. The crystals will now form in about 12 to 15 hours, but let's discuss how they are formed. Unlike other salts such as alum, when forming a crystal, sodium borate does not require the use of a seed crystal to form, but rather the ions of the borax create an electrostatic attraction. Using lattice energy, many geometric crystal layers are formed, creating the ionic crystal structure. The ionic crystal structure consists of small unit cells which may vary in size and shape depending on the salt used for a particular crystal. Borax crystals tend to have a more cubic shape. After 12 to 15 hours, your borax crystal should be formed. The crystal formed beautifully, but if I were to do this again, I would probably arrange the pipe cleaners closer together so that there was no spaces in the crystal, as well as add some more food coloring. As the Bible says in John 1 verses 3, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. The formation and creation of crystals are not coincidence, but rather part of God's perfect and intentional plan. The crystals give proof of his beautiful creation so that we may thank him and share with others his wondrous works.